Oh, what a lovely mining session that was. Lots of diamonds, a lot of iron. Luckily, I have this shulker box where I can put all of my stuff in. Now I only have to sort it back at my base. No, you don't. With Vigoman's ultimate mining sorter, you don't have to do the boring part of sorting all of your ores and precious rocks. The ultimate mining sorter is the redstone circuit for you if you are extremely tired of sorting out all your ores, putting them into the furnace and getting the iron out of them, because now this machine does everything for you. It sorts them and it also cooks up all of your ores so you get beautiful nice rocks. So what do, you have your shulker box here which you brought with you on the mining. You fill this up with all of the stuff you get, then you put it on here on this hopper here, and what will happen is that this machine will start unloading this one, putting them through here, and all of the ores will go into the furnaces, the iron and the gold. The rest will end up in here, and also will the products from the oven here will end up in this chest. When everything is done, let's take out all of these just to show a point here. This will break, but we will send out a locking signal here so that the shulker box is putting into this chest instead of through the system. So you can just pick it up again once it's all done. You could also put like a light here or something to make sure that you know when you're all done, and then you can just grab the shulker box and go down mining again. So let me please show you how to build this. First off, you will start up in an area where you want to place your chest. Place it right there, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a straight hopper line like this, go up with 4 hoppers like that. Also, you want to put out 2 hoppers here, and this is where the furnaces will be. This is an extremely expensive contraption, guys, so this is not a thing you want to build when you first start off a Minecraft world, but once you've been playing for a while you can do so. Then place 2 hoppers facing down here. This is where the iron and the gold will come from. Then just use this as a small helping block, and then place 2 hoppers facing into that block like that. Here we will make a sorter, an item sorter that will make it easy for us to sort out the iron and the gold. So what you want to do now is place 3 times 2 here on with some blocks. I use iron now for an example, like 3 times 2 right here. Then place 2 comparators and then 2 lines of redstone like that, so you have a square back here. Then you go down, and then you want to place 2 blocks like that. This is just mirrored basically, and then 1 block or 2 blocks right here, and 2 blocks up here. Then put a repeater in between here with no ticks, just the one basic delay here, and then 2 redstone torches on the back here. These will power this block which will lock this hopper, which makes this whole thing work. Then place 2 redstone here, and that means we have a basic sorter right here. Also, you can go ahead and just repeat all of this one more time over here, because we will also have a sorter for the coal, so we get some coal to the back, which we will do right now. We place 2 hoppers into each of these furnaces, then you have 1 hopper going down into this one right here, and then another one facing into this. This makes it so that whenever this hopper here gets coal, it will first drop it down until this hopper right here is full. So that makes it we can fill up all of these, very simple. Then you just take a hopper line like this and like this. So basically this hopper line leads all the way over to here. Then place another helping block, and then another block like that. So basically we have 3 item sorters now, which will sort out some of the coal. Some of the coal will make it down to the chest, so you don't just have lots of it in the system, and some will go down to power the furnaces, and for the iron and the gold. Now we are going to make the unload area where you unload your shulker boxes. So what you want to do is to place hoppers in a line back here, 3 more hoppers facing into this last one, which goes down to the chest. So basically we have a line going here and then down. It's very simple. And then what you want to do is place a block here with a chest on it, and then a hopper facing into that chest. You can break this block if you want to, you don't really need it. And this is the hopper you will place your shulker boxes in. This is the chest where the shulker boxes will end up when they're all done. So what you want to do now is place 2 iron blocks, or whatever blocks, it doesn't really matter, as long as they're solid. Then a comparator and a redstone repeater into this one. With a torch on the back here, and then 2 redstone dust back here. Which we will now make a monostable circuit, which makes us gives us just a small redstone pulse here. Then a repeater back here, and then yeah. So what happens now is that whenever this shulker box, which will stand here, is empty, or is full, I mean, this here will be powered, which means this piston is retract. So nothing really happens. But once it's completely unloaded, this whole redstone will turn off. This redstone will turn on, and we'll have a redstone output here, which will make us able to break the shulker box, which we want because we don't want to stand there forever, by only making a small simple redstone circuit like this. So whenever this is unpowered, this will send out the pulse, break the shulker box, which will be standing here, and then go down into the chest. The last thing you want to do is to make sure that you power this block right here, because once you power this block, you will power this whenever the system is off, when there's no item in the shulker box, or when there's no shulker boxes here, so that you don't get unnecessary items going through the system. So whenever the shulker box is empty, this will send out the pulse. It will lock this hopper, which means everything will fall down into this chest. Very simple. I hope I make some sense now. The last thing we're going to tackle in this tutorial is to make sure that our sorters, our sorting system, is only sorting out the blocks we want them to sort out. So let's say this block, we only want coal to go through this hopper here and into the back of these furnaces. So the way we do this is that we make sure this contraption is all done here, that we have a torch down here and redstone. Because if we're not having this properly, this will kind of screw up the whole system. But we have, then you go into this hopper and take seeds. I'm taking seeds, you can use whatever you want, just make sure you will not get this naturally through your systems. So don't take coal, don't take diamonds, don't take anything that could possibly go through the system after you mine. Take seeds or whatever down here, and then place 41 of your coal in this area right here, the first slot of this hopper. So you can see that no items is filtering through now, and that's because with this circuit here we are locking the hopper below, so this can't really transfer any blocks downwards. But once we start adding more items into this, you can see they start flowing through. So what you do, you just repeat this with all of these hoppers here facing towards you. You can put in some more iron if you want to, and just use it the same way like this. And then put in some gold, and it should be working properly. If we go down now, you should see that iron is going through here and gold is going through here. The only reason why this gold is not being melted right now is because there's a lack of coal. So the last final thing to get this all started is, it's not really necessary, but you can do it if you want to, is to just fill up these 2 bottom ones with coal, and these 2 hoppers down here, fill them up with, come on now, with seeds like that, and seeds like that, so that whenever this gets filled up, it gets filled up more quickly, so the coal is spread out more equally to both of these hoppers. I think that should make sense, and that's it for now, guys. You can see the iron and gold is getting down here. So that's basically the whole contraption. So let's test this bad boy. I have now filled up a basic shulker box with a few resources. Just for the sake of this video, I'm not filling it completely up, but it would still work. We have a few iron ores, we have some gold and some coal, and basically all of the ores you would find while mining. So let's take this shulker box and place it in the area right here. It should all be working. We should see, if we look at this hopper here, we should see stuff going through, yeah, going through the system here, and then getting sorted out, and in the end here we should soon see some items going in here. You can see the redstone is coming, and soon we'll have the emeralds and diamonds, and also all of the iron and the gold has gone into here and started melting up, and will soon be transported over to this chest, which is really awesome. I see right now we're getting some more gold right there. So that's super cool, it's super efficient, and it makes life so much easier for you while mining. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack that like button, and if you haven't done already, make sure to subscribe.